Aquarius, Pisces, to your 21st through the 26th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. This message coming out. Ooh, win or lose, got the Ace of Swords coming out. Love it. Love that. That's a great card for you guys. That's talking about that change as well. We get the 5 over here, so it does feel like there's some kind of change. So it's like, win or lose, I'm going to do this, right? Oh, I love it. The 5 for the that change also is talking about that freedom and transformation, the desire to want that change and putting in everything you have, right? There's no resistance to this change. This is what I want. You know, no matter how uncertain it might be, you're still going to fight the good fight, right? You want this change. And no matter what, it's like, you know what? This is the way it's going to be, right? 5 of Swords. So, loving that. So if it's a love relationship, it's, you know, something that you want to desire to win. If you know that, you know, you want this relationship to fix itself, you want a reconciliation, you want all these things to happen, right? You don't want this breakdown of the relationship. You know, you're going to fight for it. But because it's win or lose, you know that there is a chance, right, that it might not go your way. But there is also a huge chance that it could be going your way. But this is also a time to be cautious about letting your ego trick you into acting in your own self-interest, especially at someone else's expense. If another person is trying to provoke you, do your best to remain detached. Solve disagreements in a way that makes everyone a winner. Find the middle ground where each person yields just a bit, but just enough, right? So let love be your guide in dealing with conflicts around matters of the heart. In the end, it's not winning that matters, it's the love. But it's like, you know what, this is like that, you know what I mean? It's that win or lose. You know what, I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to do everything I can to help this situation out, but it might not go that way. But you know what, let's just try and get along, right? And they might not want to get along, but you're going to try your hardest. This is going to probably bring in some courageousness also, as you're kind of, you know, this is quick action, right, and thinking. Yeah, love abounds. You really want to fight him for this. This is the Ace of Cups over here. So you're saying, you know what, I do feel like this is where love does abound. This is where I'm going to dash towards this love, trying to fix this, trying to make this connect the way it needs to be connect. Yeah, we've had some disagreements, right? There are some conflicts, but let's see if we can't fix this. Because there is a lot of love with the Ace of Cups, right? Really wanting to feel that Ace of Cups. Sacral chakra, having the desire. There's that desire too. We talked about that desire to want to fix this. Yeah. So really wanting to reach out. And guys, if you know it's not you and it's your partner, then take it how it goes, right? They want to reach out. They want to fix it, right? But right now I'm putting it on you. It's your reading, so it just feels like there's plenty of passion that's in the air right now. That this could be fixed if done properly, right? But it does feel like you have swords over here, so you're going to have to think real well and be focused on what it is that's going on within the the situation, and get down to how you're going to fix it. Short, nice, easy, you know, as much as possible. Oh my gosh, you have the Ace of Cups on top of the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. The Ace of Pentacles going on top of the Ace of Cups. This is something that you know could be stable. You could be manifesting also the desire to want to have this fixed. I want this fixed. I want them to listen to me. I want this opportunity to fix this. You know, if it doesn't go my way, then it doesn't go my way. But this is what I'm really trying to manifest. This is what I'm really trying to bring back around. desire over here, it is meditating, contemplating on the situation, reevaluating what's going on within this love relationship. It does feel like there is some disconnected. You might even be disconnected at this time, or feeling like they're very disconnected from you. Could be dealing with a Cancer who you feel is like really disconnected from you, but you are trying to get that Ace of Cups. Now here's that Ace of Cups that you're trying to bring to this person. So it feels like you're contemplating on what you want to do to get this relationship back to go, to the go place, right? Let's get the green light going. But it does feel like they're so disconnected. They don't see the love that you guys have together. And it's such a strong love. There is a solid foundation over here. With the Ace of Pentacles. So reaching out as the Queen of Cups. You guys could definitely be, I'm going to call your person Cancer for now, because boy, I got Cancer twice. But it's also talking about all that compassion and comfort, really wanting to reach out with them, being calm, right? Healing, but also using your intuition to say, you know what, I'm going to have to come back at them when I'm more comfortable, and making sure that, they see my compassion. They see the romance that I have for them, that they see in my cup what it is I have to offer them and how much love I have. So wanting to reignite this spark of love with this person who definitely is disconnected from you, my friends, right? They're just not even paying attention. They're too busy worrying about the fight you guys had, instead of seeing you actually trying to fix the situation. And it can be hard when they are disconnected like that. So Spirit says just breathe. Four of Cups again. So you have Four of Cups over here, which is just contemplating. It's just pretty much saying the same thing. Make sure that you're breathing, keeping yourself calm within the situation, right? Wanting to balance the situation out, right? Because there is so much detached. Sometimes, there we go again, disconnected, detached, because they are so detached. But it's almost like you're trying to bring this peace back in, because there is a lot of love. It could be, guys could have been together a very long time, and you really want this coming back together. So just breathe, because you do have the Five of Cups, right? Because you're disappointed. I do feel like you're disappointed. You're trying your hardest, but they're keeping themselves detached. They're not listening. They're too busy looking at the three. It's kind of funny, because over here they have the Three of Cups that they're so worried about, right? And you're going to them, trying to talk to them, and they're too busy detached over here looking at all the problems you guys have, instead of looking at your love coming through, which then brings in your cups falling over. But just remember, guys, you still have the Two of Cups behind you. So now what's going to happen is, because they don't want to listen, it just feels like there's a lot of disappointment. I've tried to do everything. That's why Spirit says just breathe. Try it again, right? Because you were in a win or lose situation. Should I have to come towards them? I'm going to try everything I can. But will they actually listen? You know whether or not. That's why it was win or lose. Will they listen? Will they not? I have to try. So trying to keep the balance over here and keep that courageousness going. Like I said, it felt like you had to have a lot of courage to come towards them to begin with, because they're so detached. And if the argument is so much, right, maybe you're offering apologies. However, but it's like you have to stay so determined and focused, and keep that courage going, guys, and that confidence going, so that way you can, right, kind of come back over, because they're still very detached over here with the the world, trying to accomplish what you need to accomplish. It feels like you're going to have to come back and try to do it again. Yeah, this person is in like some kind of self-protection mode. They don't want to. Yeah, they're avoiding conflict. They think that you're going to come at them with conflict, but what they don't get is, like, I'm not coming at you with conflict. I'm coming at you with love. There is a difference, but they're not seeing that way. So they're not respecting the differences between how you're trying to come through, because they only see the Three of Cups over here. They want to see it the way they want to see it. So they're afraid of diversity. So they're really keeping themselves back. They don't want to listen. They're weighing their options, but they're also in very much avoiding you in this situation. Keeping their mind in a deadlock. Yeah. You want to keep the Ace of Cups going. Nurturing, compassion, showing them all the love that you have, and they're saying the Ace of Cups is upside down. All they're seeing is the emptiness to the relationship, but they're also repressing their emotions, right? And they're feeling very blocked. They feel very drained within this situation. They feel like the cup of love is upside down, even though you're trying to give this cup of love to them. They are just not seeing it that way, right? And that's just because they're in their head too much. So when they're in their head too much, you know, they're not paying attention. They're not paying attention at all. They are seeing it the way they want to see it, and they're not going to see it any other way right now. So yes, a lot of being kind of cold towards you, right? So you're coming at them compassionate, and they're being very cold because they're saying, I don't want to listen, right? I don't want to listen. So being very standoffish, not wanting to take that cup right now, not wanting to share the love. Let's see how they're going to be in the near future over here. Kind of getting in a little bit. What's kind of the overall card over here for this situation, please? Instead of allowing yourself to be in too much anxiety, just wait for the flow to go. You do have the Wheel of Fortune coming. Allow them to get back into their emotions, you know, and just allow yourself to stay calm. This is where breathing is going to come very much in handy. They will seek the truth. The truth. Once they pull back the veil and they see the truth, once they get out of their head and they start healing, wow, then they're going to start seeing things kind of coming back to light over here. Let's see what these cards have to say. So on the darkest fears in the flow, yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, it's kind of like we're waiting for this to kind of end this cycle to begin a new cycle. Clarify on the darkest fears of the flow. Six of Swords, yeah. Really moving away from that energy of the darkest fears of the Nine of Swords over here as you're really in your head about the situation. It's like the Six of Swords is saying, just get in your boat. Everything's, you know what, just go with the flow. Get in where you need to go and allow your mental, you know, take all that mental baggage, all that mental stuff, and we're just going to leave it behind and just kind of go with the flow with the Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands says this is going to allow the passion to come back. Okay, so seeking the truth over here. Once they, wow, Seven of Swords. Once they get out of their own Nine of Swords with the Seven of Swords, it's like they're trying to self-sabotage the situation with the Seven of Swords instead of allowing them to see the overall truth of what's going on within this love relationship. Allowing yourself to heal and allowing themselves to heal brings back the love between the two of you. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune said this is not over. This is not over. You guys are meant to for each other. This is not over. With the Lovers, when you have the Magician, this is where the magic starts. The Judgment, the second chance, allowing the karmic cycle to end. So, you know, they may have had something that they had to learn about, right? Something they had to learn deep within themselves. And once they kind of remove the veil of themselves and heal and see the truth and pull the truth back of the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Swords and seeking the truth, right? Instead of self-sabotaging and just leaving that curtain closed and saying, I'm blinded, I don't see nothing. Right? Then they realize that they can get rid of the Nine of Swords and then they can heal, come back to you and say, you know what? You are my love. I do love you. I do see what's going on. It's just going to be all within a timely manner because the Wheel of Fortune says this is not over. If anything, this is the cycle of change. This is the cycle of karmic stuff going away to bring back their strength within the love situation. Right? They just have to understand, you know, that, oh my gosh, that you are their Nine of Pentacles. They will see that. But they need to get the healing. They need to get the understanding. They need to look at this from a whole new point of view. So whatever was going on over here, they weren't seeing you the way you're seeing them. They wanted to see only the chaos and the argument. They need to see it from a different point of view, absolutely. But it will be within the perfect timing that they move towards you, so that you know they can actually see that. But they have to get out of the Four of Swords. That they need some. They need to get out of their head and go get some rest and replenish and heal. Be able to see it from a new light. Wow, guys, this is beautiful. Then it says you guys will have the Ten of Cups, but they need to get through some stuff. You know, know, they need to, you might say that they may even be a little emotionally immature about the situation. Look, you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So it says this will grow. This is, yes, your hopes and dreams for this relationship will come through. They just need to heal. They need to see it from a new perspective. They've closed themselves down so much that they've lost themselves in all of this, maybe self-pity, oh, woe is me, too much disappointment, allowing their moods and over emotions to take them, right? It's definitely emotions and mental, which go hand in hand. You start feeling really, really bad, then you get up in your head, or you get up in your head too much, and then it affects the emotions, however, right? But they really do run hand in hand. And once they understand what's going on, then they will see what needs to be seen. They're going to say, oh my God, this relationship is strong. We do have a lot together. They just need to wake up. This is kind of their wake up call. They need to see the bigger picture to the situation. Okay, so let's get an overall card over here. Wow. So they're going through their own transformation in its own way with the Judgment over here. They need that great awakening. Wow. Yeah, they've got themselves imprisoned in their own mind, and they need to take the higher road. Okay. Wow. And see what the angels have to say. Yeah, definitely. And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, they're definitely in despair right now, guys. They don't even know how to handle this. But if they would just open up and listen, right? They'd open up and listen to your heart and listen to you, what you have to offer. So right now, they're just so cold and in their mind. Excuse me. Yes. Forgiveness. Definitely forgiveness, okay? So it says meditation brings answers. Okay, and the forgiveness, it's like I want to start coughing because it just feels like they are holding back, right? Like they don't want to, they don't know if they want this. Like I said, you might be, offering forgiveness to the situation and waiting for them, and you guys forgive each other, right? And that brings in this beautiful love, but it just feels like they're holding back and, they just aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. But don't worry, it looks like they're going to come to terms over here. They're learning something and they need to wake up. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.